It's Nolan. What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here. Hey, y'all know I did the Grammy nominations and prediction show earlier. Unfortunately, things panned out way differently than we had originally hoped for or expected. Shortly after I made that video, all of the hip hop categories, all of the urban categories, for whatever reason, started getting announced online on Twitter, etc. And it seems that all of the awards that we actually cared about, that we talked about earlier, at least the majority of them, they were all disseminated during the Grammy pre-ceremony show, which is not televised, right? So although the show has been going on for the better part of about 2 hours now, the majority of the actual awards that we wanted to see are not even being televised. They were given out prior to the awards show. I think that's fucked up, but I'm going to lead with love, okay? The first thing I want to get out is congratulations to my guys, Pat Jr. and Jans, okay? They ended up winning a Grammy tonight. They're two excellent rappers, songwriters, and producers. Their company, Pelham and Jr., that they work with, they do sounds and production and stuff like that. They actually won a Grammy tonight with Lecrae for the song Your Power, which is, I believe, Best Contemporary Song of the Year, Best Christian Contemporary Song of the Year. That's Lecrae featuring Tasha Cobbs Leonard, and my guys produced on it. So I definitely want to give them a salute, give them their love, their flowers, all of the adoration that they deserve before we start laying into these motherfuckers, okay? Because there's been some missteps tonight, and we're going to get into it, and just, it is what it is. But before, you know what I mean, just want to lead with love for the homies. These are guys that I know I've spoken to, met in real life, not Jans yet, but he's produced for me. So, yes, they deserve that, okay? Now, on to what happened tonight, okay? The first thing that everybody knows is, like I said, the awards were not televised. For whatever reason, you motherfuckers want the hip-hop vote. You want the hip-hop, urban, R&B viewership. Y'all created all these goddamn categories. But for whatever reason, y'all don't want us to actually be able to celebrate our victories. What you want us to have a whole televised show, and you want us to celebrate the victories in our culture off of YouTube posts and fucking tweets that y'all can't even get right? Oh yeah, we going there tonight. Y'all couldn't even get this shit right. Okay? Now, one of my personal Atlanta constituents, Killer Mike, won 3 Grammys tonight. And one of those Grammys, we don't even know if it was fully deserved or reserved for him because it was given out to Nicki Minaj at first. Luckily, that wasn't televised because y'all would have really had some goddamn trademarks on your back. But we going to talk about it right here and right now. Y'all don't get to be off the hook. You motherfuckers try to act like y'all are so snooty, so up. You know what I'm saying? Pinkies up with your teacups and shit. Act like y'all so aloof when it comes to what we like, what we love, and what is deserved from our people, which I told y'all on the first show. It's exactly why I was hesitant to talk about it. It's exactly why I was like, man, a lot of times I'd be like, fuck these niggas, but, I tried to soften my heart. You know what I mean? I tried it. It's funny when you go against your nature, how that shit just backfires instantly. And I want to make it clear, if any of you Grammy Recording Academy members see this shit, don't take it out on my homies. This is J Nolan speaking, okay? So just take that for what it is. Now, yeah, let's get right to the fucking Nicki Minaj shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, all week, there's been people saying that I'm biased towards Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not a hottie, but because I thought her record was better, the Hiss record, people wanted to jump down my throat over that motherfucking Bigfoot shit. Now, that notwithstanding, I don't think it was okay for her to be announced as the winner for Best Rap Song, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Congrats, Best Rap Song winners. Barbie World from the Barbie album, Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice featuring Aqua. Grammys. right? I don't think it's okay that you announced this. Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice co-winning, their first Grammys. This is a huge fucking honor for them. Nicki's been trying to get a Grammy for years. 12 nominations, no wins type shit. You feel me? And now it gets announced that she got one, and instantly it's taken away. Despite the fact that y'all tweeted it out and updated on Google that they won. And on the Grammy Recording Academy website, they won. And then at some point, it was just Uno reversed on their ass. I think that's dead ass wrong. I don't give a fuck how many times I could say Ice Spice is not a great rapper, not a great performer. Y'all said they won. They should be goddamn getting their awards. They already wasn't there for the big show. Something got to give. Now, of course, I want Killer Mike to go home with what's rightfully his. Y'all said it was his. Y'all made sure he got his and he got to take photos with it. Y'all gonna have to goddamn do a tie or something. You know what I mean? Make them motherfuckers do a goddamn potato sack race or something for the final. I don't give a fuck what you got to do, but you got to make this shit right. Okay? Because Nicki Minaj already believes that it's a conspiracy against her and her career. We've spent the last few days saying, Nicki, you wildin', Nicki, you crazy, this shit ain't right. You think you gotta find an enemy, all this type of stuff. But when shit like this happens, it gives her confirmation bias to think y'all are really conspiring against me. And at some point, even the people that debunk this shit like myself gotta look at it with the side eye like, hey, what the fuck y'all got going on, cuss? You know what I mean? Because objectively, I tell everybody, I'm not against Nicki Minaj. I'm not pro Megan. I'm somewhere in the middle. I see the facts that are presented with me, and depending on the day, with the facts that are presented in front of me, I have to go with what speaks to me in that moment. In this moment, that was some bullshit. I don't know about everything else with Roc Nation. I don't know everything about that shit, but I know the Grammys today, that was some fuck shit. We can't overlook that. We can't act like it's not as big as it is. Because if anyone else were to sit in that position and you put time, blood, sweat, and tears, sacrificing time away from your family, all that type of shit into a career, you bust your ass, you get to this moment, yeah, you might act like, I don't matter. I made it this far without the shit. Nah, nigga, fuck that. Y'all finally gonna give me the acknowledgement that I've been vying for since I was in my late teens, early 20s. And it instantly gets ripped away from me. That's not cool. And I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, we had Drake come out and try to downplay a few things. You know what I'm saying? So he comes out and says, this show doesn't dictate shit in our world, right? Which, that's true. It's absolutely true. Drake has been consistent with that. Last year, his music was submitted. He took it out of the runnings because he said he doesn't support the Grammys. He wants to actually, I think it used to be his desire to start some other type of show to replace it with nothing but black artists. Unfortunately, that's never come to fruition. We still stuck with BET Hip Hop Awards and the BET Awards, which have gotten better, and I think that's okay. I wish one day maybe the BET Awards could become, prestigious enough to go head to head with it, but the powers that be will probably never let that happen. Okay? So additionally, Drake says you've already won if you have people who are singing your songs word for word if you're a hero in your hometown. He says, all you incredible artists, remember this show isn't the facts, it's just the opinion of a group of people whose name are kept a secret, which is a fucking fact. Okay? That's not to discredit everybody that's a member of the Recording Academy, because why would they put your names on Front Street all the time anyway? But when you're right, Drake. He says, literally, you can Google it. Congrats to anybody winning anything for hip hop, but this show doesn't dictate shit in our world, which again,
to all the kids that are watching this, that are aspiring to do music, all my peers that make music from their heart, that do things pure and tell the truth.
There's that, which I think this is actually an old quote from Drake that's just resurfaced now that I'm looking at it. But nonetheless, Killer Mike did celebrate his win, and I want to congratulate Killer Mike as an Atlanta constituent. As I said before, he took home 3, and he put in a lot of fucking work to get those 3, right? So he won Best Rap Song, Best Rap Performance, and Best Rap Album. His album, Michael, I've seen some people out there saying, well, damn, where did this album drop? I never heard it. Go look it up, motherfucker. It's called Killer Mike, Michael, okay? The songs that he won for Best Rap Song and Best Rap Performance is called Scientists and Engineers. It features himself. It features Andre 3000. It features Future, and also a vocalist by the name of Aaron Allen Kane. So if you don't know shit about Killer Mike, you know Andre 3 Stacks, and you definitely know goddamn Pluto, okay? So check the shit out. Let's not be glib. Let's not be ignorant about this shit. Don't shit on a nigga in his moment. He put a lot of fucking work in, and he probably dropped the best rap album of last year, if we're keeping it a buck. It was the most enjoyable listen. It was the most personable listen. It was the most inspiring listen that I heard last year. So fuck what a hater gotta say. And we riding for the A. Endlessly, okay? So first thing I want to do is go ahead and play Killer Mike's celebration, his speech, because even that was inspiring in its own right. And I'm going to stand for that shit at all times, because Killer Mike is well into his 40s, pushing 50. He did win a Grammy in 2003 with Outkast for the Whole World, but that wasn't something on his merit, you know what I mean? Outkast won. He just happened to be on the song, so he got one. But this is actually from his own solo music, and this is at a time when this man has been in the industry for 20 plus years and finally getting what they call the highest prestige in the industry. So yeah, we're going to celebrate that shit. Fuck what a nigga talking about. Even if I don't like everything that happened tonight, we're going to celebrate this for sure. All right?
Sweet and let it go sweet. You can't. God ain't good. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. You cannot tell me. You cannot tell me that you get too old. You can't tell me it's too late. You can't tell me dreams come true. It is a sleep. It is a sleep. It is a sleep. I'm the. You can.
I'm here for this energy, man. For the folks that's been out there, you going into, especially if you're an entertainer, you're in music, whatever it is, and you've been pushing it and pursuing it for a long time, and you felt like quitting and shit like that. Some niggas need to quit. Some of y'all niggas is ass. But if you really know that you got something going on, you've been able to build momentum, you've been able to, perhaps do some cool shit, do some like primetime shit, radio shit, opening up for big acts, get acknowledgement in the game, make some money off your craft. It at least lets you know that you have a pathway to success if you just stay on it. And one day you could find yourself in a position where everything that you've dreamed of comes true. So we want to definitely stand 10 toes down on that, even if the platform and the organization behind it is flawed. You saw how excited he was. He did a goddamn prayer, church, spin, okay, and said, you can't tell me God ain't good. You can't tell me you get too old or that you over the hill. I'm with that. Unfortunately, after winning those 3 Grammys, Killer Mike was hauled off in handcuffs, people. Like, what the fidnock is going on? We got to put this on display too. As much as I hate it, we got to show it.
Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. What the fuck? Tell us about it.
Now, there's some people out there that say Killer Mike knew that this was going to happen, especially him being in such a high-profile location, being not broadcast on TV, but being broadcast in front of a large group. This is at the Crypto Center in Los Angeles. This is where the Lakers play. So, of course, this is very high-profile. Can't really go up in there and just be hanging out and not expect whatever your fate is. So, the story, which is a developing story, is that Killer Mike was detained by the LAPD at the Grammys after winning 3 awards during the pre-show. Okay? As you saw in the video, he was handcuffed and taken into custody by LAPD after winning those 3 awards at the 66 Grammy Awards pre-show. Officer Mike Lopez with LAPD Media Relations could not confirm if it was Killer Mike who was detained. This is before the video came out. But said a male was detained at 4 p.m. following an earlier quote-unquote physical altercation. A video by the Hollywood Reporter's Chris Gardner shows that the handcuffed rapper being led out of the arena by LA police officers was in fact Michael Render, aka Killer Mike. They had no additional details. Gardner reported that an official said the incident was related to an unspecified misdemeanor that did not have anything to do with the Grammys. So, Mr. Mike Lopez, you're a fucking liar talking about a physical altercation. The only physical altercation was probably when y'all decided to try to put cuffs on this man and he probably tried to skirmish around a little bit, squirm. But outside of that, there was no altercation, you bitch you. Okay? Now, we don't know what the misdemeanor is on Killer Mike's behalf, but to come detain this nigga on one of the biggest nights of his life over a misdemeanor. Like, we're not talking about Missy Misdemeanor Elliott. We ain't talking about Super Duper Fly. We talking about a misdemeanor on paper, on file. As many times as this nigga probably come to LA throughout the year, y'all chose to do it tonight after winning and representing for his family. Okay. That's what we have going on, man. Now, to keep things light, because I don't want to just dump on the Grammys, right? Although I think it's very fucked up, again, that all these awards happened in the pre-ceremony. We would have loved to seen it. We would have loved to seen Lecrae go up and accept his award, right? We would have loved to have seen Killer Mike get all 3 of his shits, even with the mistake of Nicki Minaj. I mean, shit, we can't change that motherfucker, but definitely somebody getting some shoe shine boots up their ass. Somebody got them getting their pink slip sign right the fuck now. Take your ass home. Do not pass go. Your check will not be coming, bitch. You fucked up bad. Okay? Over that Nicki Minaj shit. But I do want to congratulate some of the winners. Okay? So tonight, winners that we have so far, which the show is still ongoing, I decided, fuck it, I'm going to go ahead and do my big one while y'all talking because y'all pissed me off. Okay? So during the actual show, Miley Cyrus was the first winner. She got her hit Flowers, which was her first ever Grammy win after being in the game all these years. Karol G won Best Musica Urban Album for Mañana San Benito. Sarah Benito, excuse me, I don't want to get that wrong. Okay. Who else won tonight? Somehow the Beatles won for some old ass music. Maybe it was revamped. Fuck going on? Y'all can't get Nicki Minaj right, but y'all could get the Beatles in their grave a new Grammy. No doubt. Best Country Song, Best Country Solo Performance, Chris Stapleton. Of course, I said Killer Mike. Lil Durk and J. Cole won for Best Melodic Rap Performance for All My Life. I thought that SZA was going to get that, but, you know, shit, I was wrong. Victoria Monet won Best R&B Album for Jaguar 2. Salute to Victoria Monet. We just talked about her a couple weeks ago on the channel and how basically her and her management team decided to take, you know, an indie deal and work on Jaguar independently before they worked on Jaguar 2 with a label, and just how they really kind of constructed her career. It's been an ongoing process, but it was very interesting to kind of get into the thought process behind those two projects. You can check that out on the channel. We did get Ghost in the Machine with Phoebe Bridgers and SZA, right? Best Pop Duo Group Performance. Then we also got SZA with Best Progressive R&B Album. We got Tyler with Best African Music Performance for Water. Coco Jones won her first Grammy for Best R&B Performance for ICU. Extremely well deserved. Wow. Michelle Dugacello. Wow. All these years you've been around for a long ass time and you finally got alternative jazz album. Absolutely congratulations. Right? Who else? Dave Chappelle got his 5th comedy album Grammy for What's in a Name, which what's in a comedy album that we didn't know existed, but he's been cleaning up. He got 5 of them hoes. Shit. What else we got? Record of the year. Okay, all of this stuff is probably going on as we speak right now, so I'm not gonna get into all that shit. But best producer of the year was Jack Antonoff, I guess. Songwriter of the year, Theron Thomas actually won. Shout out to him. Rock City, keep that shit alive, man. Anyone else that I care to speak on right now? I don't believe so. Don't believe so. Shout out to PJ Morton, Susan Carroll for winning Best Traditional R&B Performance. Did not see that one coming. That was a stacked category with Coco Jones, King and Dixon, Victoria Monet, SZA as well. But I'm not going to say it's not deserved. Go ahead and take it home. Snooze by SZA got Best R&B Song. SZA got Best R&B Progressive Album. I think I said already. What else we got here, man? Jay Ivy. Shout out to Jay Ivy for the spoken word poetry album. And Samara Joy. Samara Joy been cleaning up the last couple years. She got Best Jazz Performance. She won her first Grammy last year. I talked about her on my channel last year. So shout out to her as well. That's very fire, man. Check her out. But yeah, man, y'all got to get your shit together. I'm not fucking around with y'all, man. Like, y'all giving niggas the wrong awards, trying to clean the shit up after the fact. Y'all got motherfuckers getting arrested at the awards. You got the flashback of Drake making a whole new debut with an old speech just to let you niggas know how he feel. Shit is wild, man. Shit is very wild. I don't know. I don't know where to go from here. I feel like most of us, especially those of the darker persuasion, you know what I mean, of the browner persuasion and such, we've known for years that this place was not necessarily for us. We've always vied for their attention. We've always wanted to win. We've always wanted to be in that prestigious rare air. Ever since the 80s when it was the hip hop boycotting the Grammys, and then they came and tried to clean some shit up and give Will Smith his shit and all this other type of stuff. You know, I think towards the late 90s, niggas decided to do the shit again. Boycott the Grammys, don't go. Takes a lot of our legends fucking entire careers before they get their first one. I just don't feel like it's for us, bro. Like, it don't matter how many videos we talk about it, how many years we sit in front of that fucking TV and we see all these people we don't care to see, all these whack ass outfits, no swag, no no juice. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all got the nerve to give our awards out during the pre-show. That's not even, y'all motherfuckers don't even put this shit on YouTube. Y'all don't put this shit on fucking TV. Y'all don't put this shit on Twitter. Y'all don't do a live stream on Twitch or nothing. Like, what the fuck is going on, bruh? Some gotta give. If the pre-show gonna be the lit show, let us do that. Let us tune into the pre-show and y'all can have all your fucking fun when it's over with. And just as I'm talking about this shit, the boy Jay-Z, the God MC as they call him, comes in and gives us a motherfucking word, okay? So I'm about to play Jay-Z's speech. He won the Dr. Dre Global Impact Award, which is basically like a Lifetime Achievement Award. And he went off on a tangent to say some things. I haven't even had a chance to see this shit because I was here talking to y'all. But Shout out to my baby for sending this motherfucker through, man. Let's hear what Hov got to say, man. Cause I'm on your motherfucking head, Grammys. Let's go. Get your ass on stage first. All right. We don't want to play the music. That's where shit go wrong.
Up now, I usually say it's a sippy cup for blue. But Blue's grown up now. She doesn't take sippy cups, and she has her own Grammys. First of all, thanks to Dr. Dre. He said he in the house. He's somewhere. Oh, there he is. Andre Young, thank you, sir. All the doors that you opened, showed us that we can be rock stars. Seeing you on the Rolling Stone. Obviously, there's Run DMC with the Leathers and the Aerosmith. But when you came out west, you took it to a whole nother level. Put us on covers, Rolling Stone. Put us around the world. You and Snoop, all that y'all did, all the records y'all broke. So thank you for this. Honored to accept it. Honored to accept it. And thank you to the Black Music Collective for all the work that you guys do. Scholarships for young creatives. And hopefully, I'm adding to, what you guys are doing out here. Obviously, it's great to have an award for such an icon. How far we've come with Will Smith and them, Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, winning their first Grammy in '89, and boycotting because it wasn't televised. And then they went to like a hotel and watched the Grammys. I didn't even understand what it wasn't a great boycott. We're here. But then, '98, I took a page out of their book. I was nominated for the Best Rap Album, and DMX had dropped 2 albums that year. They both were #1. Shout out to DMX. And he wasn't nominated at all. So I boycotted, and I watched the Grammys. I'm just saying, we want y'all to get it right. We love y'all. We love y'all. We love y'all. We want y'all to get it right. At least get it close to right. And obviously it's subjective. Y'all don't got to clap at everything. Obviously it's subjective because, it's music and it's opinion based. But, some things, I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year.
He's talking about Beyonce now. 32 Grammys that she won. Never got Album of the Year, though.
So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that. The most Grammys, never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work. Some of you gonna go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you may get robbed. Some of you don't belong in the category. Oh, no, that was it. No, when I get nervous, I tell the truth. But outside of that, we got to keep showing up. And forget the Grammys for a second, just in life. As my daughter sits and stares at me nervous as I am. Just in life, you got to keep showing up. Just keep showing up. Forget the Grammys. You got to keep showing up until they give you all those accolades you feel you deserve. Until they call you chairman. Until they call you a genius. Until they call you the greatest of all time. You feel me?
I fuck with what Jay-Z had to say. I love Jay-Z. I don't fully agree with Jay-Z here. Yeah, you keep showing up. You keep putting the work in. You keep doing everything that you're supposed to do. You don't take your ball and go home. But no. You don't keep showing up to the motherfucking Grammys. And a lot of us in hip-hop have stopped showing up because the shit is not fucking cheap to go. You got to go get your best dress. You know what I'm saying? And I mean dress as in clothing, not dress. You know what I mean? You gotta, I think it's fucking tickets just to sit in that bitch. So it's a lot of upcoming artists that get nominated for Grammys that can't even go to the fucking show because it costs them too much. Shit gonna take rent and mortgage out of their fucking homes. Excuse me. So stuff like that deters people. Then your fucking shit doesn't even come on TV. Niggas don't even see it. And what do they say? Video or it never happened. The fuck is going on, bro? You know, but I appreciate Jay-Z at least speaking out a little bit to at least use his situation, use Beyonce's situation, Will Smith's situation to say the people really just want you guys to get it right. Apparently, there would be no reason for him to say that if they were getting it right. Some shit is definitely afoot. Don't understand what the fuck the play is, but I think at some point we're going to have to go ahead and separate this love affair with these white constituencies until they're ready to play ball and play ball fairly. There's no reason why all these motherfuckers could get their awards, do they two-step, Dua Lipa opening up the show. She can't even really fucking sing. No disrespect. But then our shit don't even get televised. The stuff not being televised, that was the same shit them niggas was fighting for in 1989 when Will Smith and them didn't go. So why is our shit not being televised? Hip-hop has been the #1 genre in the motherfucking industry for the past, 10 years minimum? Y'all made it official. Y'all made it official maybe 5-6 years ago. But y'all ain't gonna televise our fucking awards? R&B is one of the most interesting fucking genres today with all of the different variations of R&B that we have. Y'all even have fucking alternative R&B award now. When did that become a thing? So y'all creating the award and still not giving people they just do. It's just weird to me. And when I feel like something is weird, I detach. That goes for people, places, things, and anything else. If it feels weird, I get the fuck out of Dodge. So that's what I've got to say. Would love to know how you guys feel about all this. The ladies, gentlemen, you know what I mean? When I say guys, I just put that in all one fell swoop. I'm going to get better with that. There's a lot of women that are subscribed to the channel. I don't want to feel like y'all are outcasted and not getting your just due and respect. But I would love to know what y'all think about the Grammys tonight. Those that won, those that were televised, those that weren't. The Nicki Minaj situation, I think that was dead ass wrong. I can't find any way to justify that shit. Even if it was a clerical error, y'all fucked up in multiple spaces. Y'all fucked up on Twitter. Y'all fucked up on Google. Y'all fucked up on the website. So it seems like Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice were supposed to win that award. Am I mad at Killer Mike getting it? No. But I am mad at the way that he had to. Because that diminishes his moment as well. With some controversy. Y'all gotta get y'all shit together. Otherwise, we're gonna stop showing the fuck up. Whether Jay-Z say it or not. Alright? Much love and respect, man. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell for all updates. Be sure to check the description below on how you can further support the channel. And I'm gonna take us out one good time with that joint. Let's get it. Y'all already know how it go. Put your headphones on, do what you got to do, but it's that time, baby. Good night.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. But drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.